chase like with the blue futon and out of the voodoo world. I'm gonna call it the voodoo world because I'm pretty sure you can watch it on Fandango and other sites to buy stuff digitally. And I bought Breaking News from Yuba County. It's another Tate Taylor movie, kind of like Ava, which I did not like. Is this one better? Completely off? Let's find out. So breaking news that Yuba County has a stacked cast of Alice Janney, Awkwafina, Mila Kunis, Regina Hall, Wanda Sykes, Jimmi Simmons, Cliff Collins Jr., Juliette Lewis, and others in this movie where it talks about a lady. What happened to her husband? But she's just not, the one she's always in the background. She wants, like, I'm strong. I'm noticed. Everyone should love me. Kind of like the whole, affirmation of she wants to be known, but no one wants to know her. Her sister, her neighbors, her coworkers, her husband. And something bad happens to her husband. And now she has a reason to be strong, to be noticed by staging a lot of things and then making sure she could get away with it. And that's kind of the whole basic telling of the story, because even though you kind of understand what I'm trying to say, you've seen the movie before with that description, even though it's kind of super vague. But the reason I'm doing it is because it's one of those movies where conflict happens and it's a trickle down effect of going to different storylines of other people getting involved, who's going to survive, who's not. So it's one of those type of movies where it's just a lot of storylines into it, but the main conclusion fits all the storylines together, and it's an ending that I did not like. So with Tate Taylor, he did Ava before. This is a better story and a better movie of him directing, hands down. Ava, I didn't think was good directing at all. This one is directed better, but it's a story of, you've seen the story before, and it's a very mean-spirited movie about fame and wanting to put your face in front of the camera like I'm doing right now. But I'm doing more of a review, not of making up stories to keep me, the limelight, keeping me in the news 24/7 because, I have a new story, I have a new something, new revelation, new this and this. And it gets, like I said, it gets dirty and nasty on some of the scenes about how there's a real girl missing and she uses that family to get in the spotlight. That's nasty, as well as other stuff happening. It is some violence in this story, and I wish the violence was a little bit more, because this was like gun violence. Yeah, there was some gun violence, but there's some like really graphic stuff that had to do with like a bowling alley with the bowling ball and the holes in it. And I was expecting to go a little bit more graphic in there, but I understand because it's probably a smaller budget. But with this movie, it's just very mean spirited, and it's one of those endings where you're gonna like it or you're not. And I did not really like the ending because there is a conclusion to it, but it's not the conclusion I like due to the fact a lot of these characters had endings to them that I did not appreciate at all. Because I don't like it when good guys, people that are like in the story, they're morally correct, their integrity is high, they have the right way of path, they have their path of life is strong, but then we have this dick character or a pussy character who wants to just fuck it up just for themselves because they want to be famous and shit like that. It kind of reminds me of the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, which actually Jake Gyllenhaal also produced this one, but Nightcrawler. But Nightcrawler is a lot more sinister than this one. This one's supposed to be more like a light-hearted, half-beat movie, which it works on some levels because, it goes to comedy, then it goes pretty deep, dark, into dark comedy, then it goes into a violent territory, then it comes back up with the whole, you know, ending that you're either going to like or not like. But like I said, I enjoyed the movie as a whole of what I was trying to say. But it's one of those movies where you watch it, it's an easy watch, and it does have some funny moments. But when the conclusion happens, you're just like, I understand what you're going for, but I just morally disagree with it. And that is what this movie is. So breaking news at Yuba. Is it Yuba, guys? Yuba County will receive a 2.5 out of 5 with food at 50%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. Damn, so they have the critics at 8% with 13 of them, and the audience score 50% with fewer than 50 with no critic consensus. Well, I'm kind of with the audience. 8 is a little bit too low for this. Hands down, it's very much too low for this movie. Like I said, it is an easy, fun watch, and I enjoyed for what it was going for because it did have some shock value, and I do like movies with shock value. but just the ending, I just can't get down with it because of the moral integrity of some of these characters. So do you agree with the 50s or the 8? Chase out the Boo Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of the things Butantopia, you Booftonians, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Yuba County. Is it Arizona? I don't know the state actually when I think about it.